A pizza chef at a restaurant uses the same amount of tomato sauce to make each pizza. The table below shows the relationship between the number of pizzas made, N, and the number of gallons of tomato sauce used, G. Based on the information from the table, which expression can be used to find G, the number of gallons of tomato sauce needed to make N pizzas? If you haven't had a chance to work the problem, pause the video now and find a solution. Then restart the video and see how you did. All right, so my video says it shows the relationship between the number of pizzas made, N, so N is my pizzas, that's pizzas, pizzas goes with N, and the number of gallons of tomato sauce, so tomato sauce is my G. So anytime I see N, I'm talking about pizzas. Anytime I see G, I'm thinking tomato sauce. All right. So what can I do to go from 80 to 5? Well, my number's going, it's getting smaller. So when I get smaller, I either divide or subtract. Oh, well, look, there's a subtraction one right here. 80 minus 75 is 5. Right? 80 minus 75. Make that a 7. To borrow, add the 1, that's 10. Aha, it is 5. Okay? So 112, well, now that's 7. So 112, well, let's see if I subtract 75, I get 7. Okay, well, I need to make that a 12 and make that a 0 and borrow and make that a 0 and that a 1. So that 2 became 12. 12 minus 5 is 7. Okay. But I have 10 minus 7, that's 3, that's 37. That's not going to work, so I know it's not that one. So my numbers are getting smaller, and it's not subtraction. So it could be division. Look, I have a division right here. Well, let's look. All right, so how many times does 5 go into 80? 5 go into 80. All right, well, 5 can go into 8 one time. And 1 times 5 is 5. And I subtract 8 minus 5 is 3. I bring down my 0. 5 goes into 30 6 times. 6 times 5 is 30. And 0. All right. So 5 times 16 would give me 80, right? So 80 divided by 5 gives me 16. So 80, which is my N. Okay, remember 80 is N. So this is the same as N divided by 5. Now, so this 80, if I divide by 16, okay, so 80 divided by 16 gives me 5. Okay, because I did 80 divided by 5 gives me 16, and I know fact families, it means they go either way. Well, let's check. So, could I divide 112 divided by 16 and get 7? Rather than do the division, I'm going to do the multiplication, because multiplication is easier for me. So 16 times 7. 6 times 7 is 42. Right, my 2 carry my 4. 1 times 7 is 7 plus 4 is 11. Oop, that's 112. That works. Let's do one more. So I'm dividing by 16. So we'll do 16 times 9. 6 times 9. Cross that might mess up. 6 times 9 is 54. Write my 4, carry my 5. 1 times 9 is 9, plus 5 is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 144. Ha, that works too. So it looks like I'm taking this row and dividing by 16 to get this row. This row is N, okay? So it's like I'm taking the N numbers, the 80, the 112, the 144. Those are my N's. They're in the N row. And I'm dividing each of them by 16 to get my G's, okay? And it says, which expression can be used to find G? So I'm finding G, the gallons of tomato sauce needed, okay? So n divided by 16 would give me g, because n is 80 divided by 16 gives me g, which is 5. Okay, so n divided by 16 gives me g. N, 80 is in the n row, so 80 divided by 16 gives me 5. 5 is in the g row. So I'm going to do n divided by 16. Well, this is n times 16. That's not it. I'm not multiplying 80 by 16. That's not it. And I'm not adding 32 every time.